Okay, so step one is we want to take this nut off the Pitman arm here, and you'll see there's a cotter pin, and that's the first thing that's got to come out because it's kind of hidden in there. So let's wrench this baby out of here real quick. Almost. All right, cotter pin out. Okay, we change angle a little bit. Now that the cotter pin's out, let's see if we can't get at that. We're going to take a 3/4 inch wrench and get that baby in there and get this thing off. Now we'll turn our attention to the 3 bolts here that hold this to the frame. You got 1, 2, 3, and I have the luxury of having the engine out, but if you're trying to do this with the engine in, just so you can see where they're located, this one's a little tough to get into. These are fairly tight, but nothing that a 1/2 inch ratchet and a hammer couldn't take care of. So, okay, one quick thing to note, again, because I have the body off, it's easy for me to see this. As you're loosening your bolts here, this carriage bolt here, 1, 2, 3 for each of the nuts on the other side, you may have to use your finger or something to make sure, because they'll pop out and turn, as you can see, as you're trying to loosen it. So you'll have to do something here to make sure. Put your finger in there, or however you can get to it. Like I said, I have the luxury of having the body off, but make sure that doesn't pop out on you like that. Okay, got these 3 bolts loose. We took that off, that nut off originally. So now we're going to draw our attention to the, removing the Pitman arm here, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Okay, so here's a little better view, again with the engine and everything else out. So this has to now come off the Pitman arm. So we're going to take this, and I'm hoping a couple of whacks is all it's going to take. Let's see here. Okay, here's a different view. I managed to pop the Pitman arm off, and the way that I did it actually, and it helped me, is I put this carriage bolt back in to secure the box, right there, and then I went at it from here, from this is pointing towards the front of the car, and it was easier for me to get this underneath and pull up. Before I was trying it from the side, and all I was doing was really steering the car left and right, and it just didn't work. But if you go at it from a front to back, actually a back to front kind of method, this baby just popped right out, and with any luck, all right, it's off. Okay, so just to review, we took out the steering box and the Pitman arm. These are the 3 carriage bolts, 3 lock washers, all have been well compressed, the nuts, and also the castle nut that goes here onto the Pitman arm. So we'll need to put a cotter pin, back in that whenever this thing gets rebuilt. You can find all of this information on page H234 of your Corvette assembly manual. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks.